This is certainly no time for roving.
Yeah. 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 Ah. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What are you doing? Tired of
Yeah.
life, are you?
Over here! Wheelers, everyone, quick!
Yeah.
Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Yeah.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm glad to see you.
I found that encampment.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Is it far?
Not really.
How many men did you see?
Sorry, I don't know.
Next time, make sure you do. Don't you know anything about scouting? Well, it's not like we have any choice but to attack. It's time that mad bastard was hanging from the Rattay ramparts.
Wouldn't it be better to parley with them, sir?
Parley with robbers? You must be out of your mind, lad.
I gave Sir Hanush my word I'd look out for his men, and I intend to keep it. So it's my duty to advise a parley.
You're going to advise me?
You're not seeing straight, Captain. No wonder, since Wolfland's your kin. Please, just grant me one thing. Let me go and parley. I'll find out more, and maybe we can settle everything without losing any men.
You want to parley? Listen, Henry, you can't rely on Wolfland to act honorably. There's every chance you won't come back.
Don't worry. I know it's a risky business, but have you got anyone better for the job?
No, I'm sorry to say I haven't. Wolfland's a conceited bastard. If he knows you come from me, he'll receive you just for a chance to tell me to go to hell. I'll give you a livery with my coat of arms, so it's clear you're my messenger. And you'll have to go unarmed.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best.
I hope so. Try and come back in one piece. I don't want to explain to Sir Radzig why I sent his favorite into a robber baron's camp unarmed. God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you. What do you want?
I'm Captain Bernard's envoy. I'm here to parley.
Why should I trust you?
I'm unarmed. What harm can I do?
Well, that's true, and you are wearing Sir Bernard's colors. I suppose I should take you to Sir Wolflin. But if you try any tricks, you'll regret it, understood?
You have my word.
So hungry I could eat my boots. I got a
Who do
piss.
we have here? What's your name, boy?
Henry, I'm a messenger from...
I know. from my beloved cousin, Sir Bernard of Oleshna. So, what exactly is your message?
Why do you want to hurt the lords of Aleshna?
What a
That
shitty
bastard
day.
Malota stole villages that
scrap
belonged
to
to
you,
my
man.
father. I was in Poland when my father died, and Malota convinced everyone I was dead too.
But you came back though, didn't you?
Aye, I came back. But Malota bribed a priest to testify that my father made him a deathbed confession. That bastard swore my father told him he was possessed, and so was his son, me. So they think I rose from the dead and I'm a warlock. They won't hear my claim.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking
That's
cows.
unfortunate. But surely the courts of the king wouldn't believe a story like that.
Maybe not, but the king's in captivity, and none of the
I'm almost
nobles have
sober again.
time for courts. No one will hear my case, and by the time this turmoil is over, everyone will have forgotten about
I'm
me.
gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
I heard some interesting tales about you. They say your family is cursed.
So Bernard's been telling those stories again. How my Oleshna cousins do love to gossip.
So your father didn't have...
Filth and
What?
stink everywhere.
A twisted mouth.
Should've stayed
Aye.
home.
Looked like it was run over by a wagon. And he was born with 4 siblings, and none of them lived. True. But they always leave one thing out of that fairy tale.
What's that?
That my grandmother was one of 5 babes, and her mother one of 4. That's how it goes in that family. And then that talk of the witch. Pah! My grandma couldn't wait to marry my grandfather and give him children.
We offer you safe conduct out of this domain if you leave everything you stole from Zahanish's subjects.
That's a very generous
shitty
offer.
day.
But tell me,
Scrap to chew
why
me.
should I accept?
Enough of this shit.
Fuck, I'm almost sober again.
Don't you know what's been going on around here recently?
Should I?
Bandits have been on the rampage all over the county. Cutthroats raided a nearby stud farm, and the locals have had enough of it.
No doubt, but I've nothing to do with that.
Try telling them that. On the way here, the captain recruited men from half the county. He intends to make an example of you.
So half the men in the country have come and they can snuff us out like a candle. But Bernard wants to offer us safe conduct out of the kindness of his heart? A likely story.
We want to avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't waste your breath, Henry. I'm not as gullible as you think. We're done here.
Yeah.
Send him
I'm
on
gonna
his
get
way.
Soaked. What else is there to do here?
The answer to my prayers.
Raise the alarm!
What's up?
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
You'll get the balls, have you?
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Well done, it.
Alarm!
Damn! I'm gonna enjoy it.
Cunt!
Over here!
Is that the best you can do?
Two arms! Get over here! You all get what for? What's the matter? Come on! Bring it on! I'm gonna enjoy this!
You're dead.
Hey, you.
I'm Captain.
Why should I...
I'm unarmed. You have my word.
Who do we...
Henry,
I know. So,
let's settle the matter the chivalrous way. You and me, man to man. The victor takes all.
and the loser?
There'll be no loser left alive.
I like your spirit, young fellow. But why should I agree? If you win, my men will go and leave the loot here. But what if I win? I doubt Bernard will admit defeat on your account.
You'll have to see, won't you? Maybe you'll gain nothing by winning, but at least you won't lose the respect of your men.
You're a clever one. It seems a waste to kill you. But I accept your challenge.
Filth and stink everywhere.
At him, Chief. You're not afraid of
Teach that
That's it,
fucker a
Wolfman.
lesson!
Teach that fucker a lesson.
That's it, Wolfman!
You're not afraid of some
That's it, Wolfman.
At him, Chief! You're not afraid of some molesting cur! Chop him to pieces!
That's it,
Kill him! Kill him! Kill the insolent bastard! Dog.
Weakened the knees, have you? Panic. Must be here somewhere.
Bring it on!
Come here, lily liver.
Vic?
I'll slaughter you.
I'll find you!
Fuck! You call that combat?
Is that all you got?
What's the matter? Come on.
alarm! Watch out!
Where could he have vanished to?
Must be here somewhere.
You all get what
Over
for?
here! Alarm!
What was that?
Well now,
Is that the
come
best
crawling
you can
out
do?
from under some rock.
You're dead!
Mother of... Where could he have vanished to?
Here somewhere.
Is that all you got?
Christ.
I'll slaughter you. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Where could he have vanished to? Must be here somewhere.
You call that combat?
I'm going to enjoy this. You all get what for? God.
Well, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Ah! I yield! Enough!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Éppen kalapszkap tévedt a disznó ülésre.
Kunda!
I'll slaughter you! You going to try? Take that!
Mart! Mart!
Dear God! What's going on there? Hey, who's there? What's going on there? What the hell was that?
Yeah! Yeah. I never.
I'm glad to see you.
I've just come back from Wolflin, Captain.
And in one piece, I see. That's something at least, but I doubt you achieved anything.
It depends how you look at it. Wolflin is dead.
What?
He's dead, Captain. I challenged him to a duel and won.
I sent you to parley, not fight. But at least I don't have to put my men's necks on the line. So something good came out of your rash disobedience.
But we'll still have to hunt down the rest of his gang.
They're less of a threat now. They'll scatter without a leader. We'll take care of them. You ride to Ratai now and report to Sir Hanush. And next time, you do as I order. Is that clear?
Yes, Captain.
God be with you.
Well, if if it isn't the world-renowned victor of the rat-eye tourney, Henry of Skalitz.
I went to parley with Wolflin.
So how did that go?
He's dead.
What? How did that happen?
I challenged him to a duel and he lost.
You challenged Wolflin of Camberg to a duel? Jesus, Henry, I don't know whether you're brave or out of your fucking mind.
Maybe a bit of both.
What about the others?
Most of them scattered, and Bernard can take care of the rest.
Well now, this calls for a drink. I want to hear the whole story.
I'm happy to tell it.
God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzik will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
So come on, out with it. Tell me everything you know and then we'll see.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind them. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced, and after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
So what have you...
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
Oh. I know Miller Simon at the Sasau mill.
There you are. Millers usually know what's going on behind the scenes. Go there and talk to him. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you. But I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
As you command, sir.
God be with you, Henry. Congratulations on winning the tournament. I'm proud of you. Good luck, then.
Yeah. How are you?
About betting on the tourney?
I'm glad to hear it. A nice little wager.
I hear you're able to open.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. Goodbye.
Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics?
Well,
Take care.
yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I have news from the camp, Sir Hannes.
Speak.
I persuaded...
I'd agreed. I'm surprised.
So was I. But in the end, we settled it the chivalrous way. I challenged him to a duel.
Good God. Well, I always knew you had balls. Sometimes more than enough. So